tent I am using today is from Asta gear. You get these two bags, one is the outer, one is the inner. And you do need 2 trekking poles for it. It's the cans in the little cool box. They're going to be lovely in a couple of hours time when it's time to have a little tipple. Fucking nitro cocktails. It does look a bit of a dodgy shape. Well, hello, welcome back to the channel. Steve Here's Adventures, all about hiking, wild camping and outdoor adventures. I'm back out in the Lake District again at a location on the Langstaff Valley. I've came up from Black Moss Pot, and Black Moss Pot is exceptionally busy. All the car parks are busy. I think the only reason I got parked in Rossthwaite is because there's a hotel that's closed down and it has a car park, and that car park was charging £5, but you paid at the reception of the hotel, which is now shut, and I don't think a lot of people have cottoned on, so that car park was virtually empty. There's a few cars in it, and as I was leaving it was starting to get full, so people must have cottoned on. But other than that, there's absolutely nowhere to park. You can tell it's a Saturday and you can tell the weather's hot. Nightmare. Bring back the winter is what I say. Nah, I'm only joking. I like the summer. This is lovely. Once you're out, once you're away from the car, but mind the heat, it is around about 29, 30 degrees. It's blistering hot. Not a day for walking up mountains, so I'm not very high, although I am up out of the way. Lots to do tonight. I've got my jet boil skillet and a meaty feast to fry up. I also have a new tent. So I've had this new tent a little while now, and I've been meaning to use it, but it's a trekking pole tent, and it's not for high winds. But today, I think I'm lucky. It doesn't look like the wind's going to get up, and it doesn't look like it's going to rain. Before I put this tent up, I've got a little job to do. I do have a nice can of Coors, although it's out of the fridge and it was cold. It's rather warm now. And I have some Copperberg cocktail here, and I've got a Iron Brew vodka martini, and I also have an Edinburgh gin rhubarb and ginger cocktail. But I'm guessing they won't be nice warm, so I'm going to put them in my little refrigerated stream. There's a little rock pool there, fresh water in, and it should chill them down a little bit. Well, that's the cans in the little cool box in the stream. The stream's not that cold, but it's colder than the air, and it should chill them down a little bit. They're going to be lovely in a couple of hours time when it's time to have a little tipple. Well, the tent is up. It's the new tent that I've been looking forward to trying. However, I think I may have wasted £140 so you don't have to. This is the Asta gear, something or other. I'm not actually sure what it's called. Connecting to nature, it says. Connecting to nature. Now, don't get us wrong, the quality of this tent, i.e. the materials and the manufacturing of the actual tent is spot on. It's good quality. However, They've tried to copy another tent design, and well, really, they just haven't gotten it right. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, it looks all right from the outside. However, when you open it up and get inside, the inner tent, the way it fixes in and works, just doesn't make any sense. I think for one, it'd have to be on a really flat level to be any good, which it's really, I would consider it canny flat, but it's obviously not flat enough. I mean, I'm glad I waited for a calm, lovely day to try it on. My advice would be, if you want something like a Durston X-Mid, get a Durston X-Mid. So you open it up, and I got the 4-season version. It's got these little toggles here, which I thought would attach this to, but it ain't. That doesn't actually attach to anything. So basically you tie that up, and then you've got an inner tent here. And I'll just unzip that. I mean, and you've got these toggles here, which you could attach to here, I guess. And then you could attach, no you can't. It sort of hangs. I mean, there's bucket loads of room. I'll tell a lie, you know, it's not too bad, it's growing on us. It just looks very saggy inside. I've just got these pockets, got one on each side. Maybe it's a set of keys or glasses or something. I'm a bit thirsty, so I'm going to have a little bit of a drink. And I'm going to open the other side of this tent, because you can open both sides. 2 vestibules, and fit 2 people in here very comfortably, I would say. Jesus Christ, it's so warm. I've got no phone signal, so I can't say what the temperature is, but it's got to be over 30 degrees. It is sweltering. A bit hungry now. I'm going to have a little snack. I don't know if you've noticed, but I found my new go-to snack. Beef jerky. Bit of jerky. I absolutely love this stuff. So actually, I think I might have been a little bit hasty. Once I'd had a little bit of a tinker, it's not actually that bad. And it is fairly windy. Maybe it's about 10-15 miles an hour, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I do have to tighten a few pegs up. But I have both sides open on this tent. So this is what I mean. It just looks like it's drooping. It's not held up by anything. But it is a bit better than where it was before. Namely because I've tightened these up, which pulls this tent up higher. I think it probably needs to be a little bit higher. Or maybe the poles need to be a little bit higher. So I'm just going to get in. Oh. Excuse me. Yeah. I am, let's say, a fairly large in stature. And I've got absolutely loads of space. If you look there, you could definitely fit 2 beds in here, 2 people. I wouldn't go as far as say 3, but why would you want 3 in a tent? That's not a good idea, is it? You've got this mesh stuff on the top, which makes it quite breezy in here as well. So this is advertised as a 4-season version. I wouldn't go anywhere in this in winter. Not on your Nelly would I go anywhere in this in the winter. Definitely not. A canny summer tent, but there again, if you're going to spend £150 or £140, you might as well just go a Lanshan 2. I've got a Lanshan 1 and it's solid. I love that tent. Tried and tested. Very simple to put up. And I'm guessing the Lanshan 2 is as well, except it's got 2 poles. This, just with this hectagonal offset poles, I think it just makes it complicated. I've just come out of the sun for a little bit. It is so hot, but the sun is starting to go down. It's around about 5 o'clock and it's just started to like cast a shadow over the valley. I think it's Glaramara or Rosthwaite fell that's casting a shadow, and it's just reached here. And it's so nice to be in the cool shade. So I'm going to sit here for a bit and cool down. I've drank around about nearly 3 litres of water with electrolytes in. I'm absolutely gasping. So I'm going to sit here, cool down, drink this water, and then I'm going to get some of my cans out of the coolness. Oh, got myself a nice cold can of lager out of the stream or cool box. And it's took about 10 minutes for the shade to get to the tent. It's flew in, so I'll probably go back up there now and I'll be in the nice cool shade. Saying that's still boiling hot. Oh, it's so much nicer when it's cold out of the stream and you've been waiting for it all day. Anyway, I'll go back up to the tent. Well, so I'm finally all set up, and actually I'm going to take it back. It's not too bad. I think it's going to be one of those tents that I'm going to have to modify, and what I mean by modify is work out how to put it up properly, and maybe do some little tie-off tags to attach to the outer so that the inner is attached to the outer all the time, so it just goes up in one and it's already set for the right settings, and work out what height the poles need to be at and all the rest of it. Anyway, you'll have to excuse the mess. I am in my lightweight gear. I've got me a Teeper insulated mattress. I have a down sleeping bag from Amazon, which it only weighs about 350-400 grams, and it's warm enough for the summer. It's definitely warm enough for tonight. And my comfort pillow, a couple of other things in there, a down jacket and some leggings, just in case it gets nippy. In this corner, I've got some food, some drink, a coffee pot for tomorrow morning, and cookers and skillets in my backpack, which is empty. So it's time to have a little drinkies, I think. And for that, I'm going to have to go down to my little cool box and get the rest of my drink from out of there. I've only got 3 cans, but it's just down there. But it's just down here. This is how far away my water source is as well. And it's pretty fresh, although it's not flowing as freely as it was the last time I was here. Just enough to get water and to keep cans cool. So here we go, it's just up here. And there we are. Some lovely cans. Yes. Nice and cold as well. Finally. Time for a tipple. It's well past 5. Fucking nitro cocktails. I don't swear. I try my best not to swear on my channel. And I just say funkin' nitro cocktails. And this one is an Iron Brew vodka martini. But I haven't left anything to chance. I do have a little cup, my little wooden cup. And in there I've put some French vodka. Just a little bit. Just to give it a little bit more pep. Because this is only 5%. And holy shit. Iron Brew vodka martini. I'll have a taste of it on its own. Oh, that's nice. It's got a widget in the bottom. Cheers. Oh wow. It certainly has a bit more pep when you put the vodka in. These are from Morrison's, if you're wondering. It says limited, so I don't know how many they're going to do. But it's funkin' nitro cocktails, Iron Brew vodka martini. And I've got some more of these. I think they were 4 for £6. So it's a lovely temperature now. You've got a nice cool breeze coming. It's still warm. It's not too hot. Nice and comfortable now. And I've got my Fukin Nitro cocktail. Iron brew vodka martini with a splash of extra French vodka in a wooden cup. Well, that was lovely. It is better when you add a little bit of French vodka, which I'm going to do for this one as well. And this is the Copperberg cocktail collection. Expertly mixed strawberry Cosmo with Copperberg gin. 5% volume. I'm guessing it just tastes like a Copperberg cider with a little bit of gin in, I'm guessing, and French vodka, because that's what I'm putting in. Let's have a taste then. Sharp. Taste that French vodka that I put in. I've just noticed something as well. There is an amazing amount of people camping. You think you've seen them all, but you just keep spotting them. Some are more well hidden than others. 2 tents down there, 2 tents over there, another couple here, but they've moved. And I just spotted a green one, and there's a couple a bit further on this way. There's absolutely loads of them. It's time to cook some tea, and I've gone all out. I've got the jet boil skillet and this cooker here. It's my favourite one for using on my skillet, and I'm cooking on gas today. But what am I cooking? Well, I'll show you. It's nothing special. Well, it is actually special. It is special. I made 2 doner kebab burgers with minced beef, and I got this stuff off Amazon, and it's doner kebab flavour, and you put it in and you make burgers. So that's what they are. There's 2 of them there, and I'm going to have a little bit of fried spam as well, and I also have some brioche burger buns. I'm going to use 2 of these for now, keep 2 for the morning for my breakfast. I also do have, if I get extra hungry, some spicy noodles. One thing I didn't bring was some oil, but there should be plenty of fat comes off these. I'll just open this up and get these in. They're an odd shape, but that is because they're homemade. There you goes. Also, I do have a little wind guard, which I'm going to put up because it is a little bit breezy, and it just makes it easy to cook as well. There we go. There we go. Just gotta wait for that to fire up a bit. Oh, well, I think this is just about ready, so I'm going to get it bunned up and let's see what it's like. I hope it's nice. So there we go, 2 brioche buns with homemade doner kebab burgers made with 5% fat beef and a slither of fried spam on the top. Oh, and a little bit of Marmite just to give it a little bit extra flavour. Let's give it a go. Oh wow, it does actually taste like kebab meat. Tastes better because you're on a mountain as well. Well, technically I'm not on a mountain, but I'm in the middle of the countryside, outdoors, eating a hot burger in a bun, cooked by oneself. Oh, that was absolutely beautiful, that burger. Oh, burgers. There's two of them. Absolutely beautiful. I'll be doing that again. It makes a big difference if you can cook proper food when you're out camping. It's always worth doing. Anyway, it's time for my last can, and it's Edinburgh gin, rhubarb and ginger. That one. That's also from Morrison's, 5%. They've all got widgets in. I don't know why. Oh, I do love ginger and rhubarb. Definitely taste the ginger and the rhubarb. They're pretty good then. I think I'll get them again. They were expensive, I think, for what they are. I would definitely get the rhubarb and custard one. Well, what a beautiful evening it's been. I did manage to get some signal, so I've watched a few YouTube videos. It's still quite warm, however, the wind is getting up a little bit, but the tent seems to be coping quite well. It's almost time for me to settle down and get in the tent. However, I'd like to share something with you. This Langstaff Valley black moss pot, I've counted approximately 8 groups. Some have about 3 to 4 tents each. I've noticed a lot of fires, and I shall point them out. I can spot about 3 or 4 fires. In the height of summer, and we've had all these wildfires, a lot of dry weather, and people are still having open fires on the fells. Don't get me wrong, I'm just as guilty as anybody for enjoying a nice fire. Oh, I've just spotted another one. But in these conditions, I don't like to pass judgment, but I don't think it's particularly a good thing. Anyway, I'm going to switch off and I'm going to settle down and I'm going to go to sleep now. I'll catch you in the morning. Nothing better than starting the day with a nice cup of coffee, and that is strong. It's definitely going to make us poop myself. I might have to have 2 of them. Slept quite well. It was warm. Didn't need no sleeping bag or anything. Slept really well. It's another beautiful morning. Oh, beautiful coffee. I'm really enjoying this. I think it's called a mocha pot. Someone had a comment on my channel and they called it a mocha pot. I'm not actually sure what it's called. It's a coffee maker. An Italian coffee maker. I know Italians must use them. I'm going to get a bigger one for the house. What about this tent? This Asta tent. It's Chinese. It costs about £140 from AliExpress. It takes about a week to get to your address. Is it worth the money? It could. It could be if you can work out how to pour it up properly. Is it a takeoff of the Durston X-Mid? I think aspects of it is copied off it. Obviously, the Durston is a way better manufactured tent, probably better materials, better design. And I don't have one, so I can't make the comparison. I have seen one up close, and the Durston X-Mid is a lot easier to put up, and it's just a better tent. This doesn't really make a lot of sense how it goes up. I think you've got to have the poles set to a certain height so that the inner is stretched tight. That being said, it's quite roomy inside. I don't know how waterproof it is. It's a nice tent, actually. It's not too bad. Is it worth you getting one over a Durston? I would pay the extra £300 or £200 and get the Durston if I were you. Or get a Lanshan too. I'm not going to say it's a waste of money because I probably will use it again in conditions like this. But is it the Durst next mid? No, it's definitely not. But I quite like it actually. It'll probably grow on us. Maybe I'm going to get it down. I've started packing up the gear anyway. I'm going to take this tent down now. Oh, well, I'm finally all packed up. Pack's all packed. Tent is away. I've checked to make sure I haven't left any trace. And that includes the fire that was there, the fire pit. That's where I had my cans, my empty cans. But I took them, crushed them, and put them in my bag. As always, leave no trace. I'm hoping that all the tents that's camped up this valley do exactly the same. Anyway, that brings us to the end of another video. And I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. If you have, think about subscribing and drop us a like and a comment. And I'll see you on the next one.